Yo, Sabel Courtney here, trying something new, doing an iPhone review of the 2016 Lexus ES 350. Alright, so the ES 350 is basically just Lexus's version of the Camry, which, look, there's one right there. It's the old one, but hi Camry. Anyway, it's their version of the Camry, which means it's a very polite car. And it is actually surprisingly good looking, especially compared to the way that the Camrys look. It's got that nice new Lexus hourglass grille to it. It's got a nice little bit of aggression in the headlights there. It's not a bad looking car. And I mean, from the back, it's, you know, very conservative, sort of traditional mid-size sedan-y, a little bit Avalon, a little bit Camry, but it actually works pretty well, especially in this kind of red. Wouldn't have thought that red would work so well on such a conservative car, but it does pretty nice. Alright, so here we have the Lexus's 3.5 liter V6 engine, 268 horsepower, 248 pound-feet of torque. This is basically, you know, it's the same basic V6 engine that powers everything from Highlanders to Siennas to this guy here, to the Avalon, to the Camry. It's a very popular Toyota engine. Now, admittedly, that's not a huge amount of power, but keep in mind, A, this is not a sports car, and B, this is a front drive car. With only 268 horsepower, you don't have to worry too much about this guy spinning these guys out of control. Now, the insides are pretty nice. You got this very nice wooden and leather steering wheel, very popular among the Lexuses. Everything clearly has that nice, unique Lexus font and design. Very much a Lexus in here if you've seen any Lexuses before. The seats are very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. There's good lumbar, there's some nice support going on here. One interesting thing about this guy is that the climate controlled seats, got the heated and cooled seats. The fans for the cooled seats are like the loudest I've ever heard, which I would assume means they're also very powerful because they do a great job of cooling my butt. But listen to that. Yeah, that's a great visual, isn't it? Now, I gotta admit, I'm a little bit disappointed with the amount of just hard plastic trim in here. Like, I mean, this is all hard. There's hard stuff here on the door. Like, it's just, there's a lot of hard stuff everywhere. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad, but this is a $45,000 car. That's a lot of money to be spending on a car with hard plastic all over the interior. And it's a luxury brand, and the other guys in this industry, in this price category, they're doing better. And of course, being a Lexus, it does have the new, unusual sort of touchpad mouse tracking infotainment system. So you can see now I'm controlling it here with this little trackpad dealie, and then it's moving up there on the screen. Hello Sunset Park. It's not a bad way to control a computer, but it's really not ideal to be screwing around with a live cursor while you're driving. And that's honestly my biggest beef with Lexuses in general, is that it's not a great idea to be playing around with a mouse, trying to set destinations and zoom in and zoom out while you're driving along at 70 miles an hour. Another little annoying thing about the Lexus is the fact that whenever you put it onto the radio mode, so you can see the screen here, where you're changing the radio station, something like that, it won't stay on that. Like, you push the radio button there on the console, and it'll flip over to this screen for about 30 seconds or so, and then it'll go back to the, yep, there you go, it goes right back to the navigation system. It's one of those things that I just really don't understand. I mean, I would much rather know what song I'm listening to, which is something I know far less often than where I'm going. Maybe that's just me. Maybe most people are lost a lot more, or they just happen to know all the songs in the world, which I certainly don't. One nice thing about the ES 350 here, though, is it does actually have a really comfy, roomy back seat for such a small car. I mean, mid-sized car, but I'm very comfortable back here. I'm 6'4", and I got legroom for days. So what's she like on the road? Well, first of all, very smooth drive.
I'm actually driving over railroad tracks right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Kind of know it, okay, but not by much. Come on already. Oh. Out here on the highway now, it's, again, like I said, super smooth ride. Very cosseting. And very quiet. Just, you can only hear the occasional expansion joint going whoa, 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 whoa. Bottom line, the ES350 is pretty much the perfect car for people who want no entertainment out of their car. That said, that kind of is a lot of people. So, if you're one of them, go for the ES350. I'm not going to, though.